Hi, this is Bruce from the Caboose on Track 3 in Cumberland, Maryland, and you're watching Nathan DeLay.
What is this caboose maybe used for?
Gentlemen, this is a 1948 Clinchfield Railroad caboose.
Okay.
Clinchfield, as you may or may not know, was a 270-mile north-south bridge route running through the Appalachians. It's kind of like the RFMP of the mountain area of the eastern United States. Connected eastern Kentucky, western Virginia, eastern Tennessee, western Carolina, and ended up Spartanburg, South Carolina. Basically, it was bringing export coal from the C&O connection to the Elkhorn City and taking them down to Port Charles. So this was built in 1948 for the railroad. It may have actually spent time in the same yard as the 1309, which was built in 1949. So the caboose is actually a year older and actually a little bit better shape. Clinchfield wound up in the Seaboard system, and Seaboard and Chessie merged back in 1980. Became a CSX caboose. CSX donated this caboose to the Western Maryland chapter of the NRHS. That's who maintains it. We also have a free Cumberland Railroad Museum about 100 yards on the other side of the station here. So if you guys get a chance, stop over and see us this weekend.
Awesome.
Can't beat the admission price. Now, are you asking what cabooses were used for?
Yeah, I mean...
You're of a certain vintage, young man. Prior to 1985, there would have been a caboose on every freight train. Okay? Every freight train had it. This is where the conductor conducted all his business. This is business here. Conductor and brakeman would ride up here in the cupola. The idea is the front end crew, the engine crew, they're concentrating on the signals and everything in front of them. Something goes on a mile-long train, they may not notice it unless the brake hoses, air hoses break apart. Then they'll put the train in emergency. What they're looking for up here is dust and dirt, debris, sparks, anything that shows that the train is off the rail or a car. There's brake pipes on both sides. You can put the train in emergency. Then you get on the phone to the crew up front and say, hey, we got to stop the train. We got to walk the train. We probably got one on the ground. The idea is to keep the train from going from this to this.
So what's this caboose used for right now?
Right now, it is our display piece that's maintained by the National Railroad Historical Society Western Maryland chapter. It's, I guess, a rolling artifact. She is ready to go. She's service ready. So at any time, they can put her on the back of a freight train and take her up the hill, or if CSX wants to borrow her, we can accommodate them since they were so nice to put it in our care.
Do they still use cabooses or not that much like that?
Actually, down where this came from, southern West Virginia and eastern Kentucky, they do, basically on mine runs. So when you've got a mile long coal train that you need to back up to the coal tipple, that could be a couple miles worth of travel. Instead of having the conductor now hold on to the side of a gondola like this, use it as a platform so he can stay out there and safely call out every whistle post, every crossing, any obstructions, tree down on the tracks and everything. So it's a safety measure at this point.